Funding for Greater Chattanooga is provided by EPB Fiber Optics and Chattanooga Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Strung Like a Horse is an Americana band with some punk rock and a little bit of bluegrass.
You really don't know what's coming, and so you really don't want to look away because you might miss the next interesting thing coming along.
I grew up in Mississippi, so obviously I was influenced by the blues a lot. Folk music, sort of bluegrassy stuff, came real quick to me because I started learning to play mandolin first. And I really fell in love with the bluegrassy kind of scene and kind of the communal music thing. And then I discovered John Hartford. He was a steamboat captain. He traveled all the rivers and played banjo and fiddle and tap dance and sang, and he was, I mean, the best songwriter that I can think of. And that kind of fused the blues kind of thing and the singing, dancing, kind of bluegrassy thing, and put it all together in my mind as just like the whole package. You know, Strung Like a Horse started out as a bluegrass band. You know, it was a string band, Strung Like a Horse. And then slowly evolved into having a little bit more rock and roll element.
A friend of mine actually described them as like very energetic, just powerful, it's like force that just comes at you.
We were doing stuff that we thought was really strange and kind of off the wall, crazy. I think it was gypsy punk garage grass is what it was.
I'm a big fan of bands distinguishing themselves. They learned early on to be creative. Clay is very creative. They're not just a performing band, they're entertainment. And that's what separates them out from others. And sonically, their songs are really strong.
Chattanooga definitely got us going. And they were supportive right off the bat. It's really cool. It's a great place to be from. Chattanooga is a unique thing, and we're in a unique time in the city because it's growing so fast, and I feel like the scene has been here. I think that it's just now kind of getting a light shined on it, and we're just really lucky to be a part of it in that time.
They're not afraid to create and try to do new things, at risking maybe losing some fans.
It's kind of taken on a lot of different styles over the time, and it's kind of evolved a lot into a bunch of different things. Sometimes the changes just kind of happen over time. I mean, we all grow as musicians. There's a bunch of different reasons why people go different directions, and I feel like it's all healthy. I feel like every time we add somebody, it's like, we can do this now. Dan Pinson just joined the band. He's doing great. And Tyler Martelli, he's been playing guitar with us.
To bring those two guys into what already is a really creative project, I'm fascinated to see where it's going to go.
And it's got so much energy now, like I think we might have to tone it down a little bit.
But I've worried about the direction changing and the fans being turned off by it. But honestly, I think that what the fans are after is the energy, not the specific characters.
The compliment to them is they haven't lost any fans. The people are interested in the creative process that they're doing.
Yeah, I came over looking for love.
It's more of the feeling of the songs and the feeling they get at the live shows, and that's not going away. This show at the Signal is a celebration of the local music scene in Chattanooga.
I know I'm gonna be giving the energy off, so I'm hoping, like, if I could put off an energy, the whole crowd will, you know, get into it just as much.
super high energy, a lot of fun. We headbang together, we jump up and down together, we get the crowd singing. I mean, it's really interactive. It's like a big ball of energy in the whole room. It's really cool. The record label randomly showed up at one of our shows in South Florida and approached us, and a few months later I sent him all these new demos. He got back to me real quick after I sent the demos off, and he's like, yeah, let's work this thing out.
It's like my whole life I've you know, have just worked in bars and played behind people, and I just kind of gave up the idea of maybe getting signed would happen. And then out of nowhere, it just happened, and it just kind of blew my mind.
This deal is going to open up so many opportunities for us to get our music heard by so many new people that don't know who Strung Like a Horse is. And it's going to give us the ability to do exactly what we want on the album, which we've never had that before. Going up to Nashville and recording at, you know, a super iconic studio is just like, man, it's awesome. It'll blow your mind. The Sound Emporium's been around since the 60s. I mean, they've recorded so many people that you know, including John Hartford, which that kind of blows my mind the most because he's been in that studio recording some of the songs that basically made me want to play music.
I see us definitely gaining more fans with this album because it just is more eclectic when it comes to the different styling.
This album is the most important thing right now. We're going to put everything into it.
Certainly, they're already a regional band. The question is, can they go national? I think they have the potential to do that. Can't really wait to see. I'd love to see them on a big, big stage.
Maybe one day we'll have other people open up for us. Maybe we will get that big. I'm not going to doubt it, you know.
I feel like us being successful is going to help, is going to show other people that, you know, Chattanooga is a great scene to come out of. I'll probably never stop hustling, but it makes me feel like we can be a part of that, you know. So yeah, I think yeah, it makes you feel like, yeah, like we've made it, like we're right there. It's right there, you know, like it's happening right now for us, and that's a really cool feeling.